Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. You already know what's good. I'm talking to you guys today about they'll try to come back into your life, seed retention. Now the thing is like once you go on seed retention and you're developing yourself finally, you're advancing in life, you're becoming the talk of the town. You're just becoming someone who's very well-rounded. You're becoming a very well-rounded individual. You're advancing. You're becoming a high-value man. You're becoming someone who's non-needy, who's carefree, who's detached, who's motivated, who's purposeful, who has integrity, who's charismatic, who knows how to speak, who knows how to communicate, and really wants to become someone in this three-dimensional reality we call life. Once you become all of these things, and seed retention is basically the courage for you to do this, because I mean, if you're consistently busting, you don't really have any motivation to really want to conquer anything. So the thing is, like, maybe it's an ex crush, ex lover, blah blah blah, any type of female attraction. They will try to come back into your life, whether you like it or not. This is pretty much what happens when you go on seed retention. They will try to come back into your life indirectly. See, the thing is, the more you need them, the less they need you. But the more you don't need them, the more you care less, the more you're happy with your life by itself, the more they need you. This is it. This is how the psychology works. So the best thing for you to do is to create your life to become so brilliant that you really don't need anybody. Sure you would like an addition, but you don't really need someone. You're not needing anybody. You don't need anybody to complete you. What you need, what you're doing is you're creating a life that is so enthusiastic, energetic, happy, fulfilled, that someone that comes into your life is an addition to an already good life. They're enhancing what you already have, not trying to complete it, if that makes sense. A lot of guys think they need maybe another person, they need things. You don't need anything. You need to be on yourself. You need to be on your purpose. And then eventually the right person will come. If they stick around, the right person will come, and they will try to come back into your life, whether you like it or not. See, the thing is, the best way you can gauge this is how much do you really, truly, quote unquote, miss them. The thing is, like, you don't really need them. The thing is, when you go on seed retention, you're on your purpose, you're hitting the gym, you're being purposeful, you're advancing in life, and you're getting really obsessed with, quote unquote, your life. You tend to attract more people into your life, just because you're not looking around. You're actually creating a dynamic and interesting life. Like I said, the bottom line is, like, guys just think that, oh, if I have the quote unquote the standards, maybe like a job, car, place, things like that. Oh, now they need maybe a girl to kind of, I guess, complete the normal type of life that, I mean, we're all living. But the thing is, like, that in modern day dating and modern day life and everything, it's just like, average is the new below average. Really good is the new average. And phenomenal is the new above average. So the thing is, like, you have to do better than normal. Like, in today's dating economy, you can't get by with just like being normal or average. There has to be something that sets you apart. There has to be something that sets you apart. This is breaking news. This is real life breaking news. Breaking news is you literally have to be a one percenter, or at least you have to attempt to try to be a one percenter. A lot of people think, oh, none of this matters. It's not really that serious. It's not that deep. And in reality, if we're talking about social media and the game on social media, and actually how people meet one another nowadays, it actually means a lot. You really have to put a lot of thought, effort in how you present yourself on social media and how you present yourself in person. The little things matter. The details matter. And the thing is that they will start wanting to come back and be a part of your life when you go and see retention, because you're finally bossing up. You're finally bossing up. You finally don't put them on a pedestal as much as you used to. You finally you find their validation for you does not mean everything that it used to. Before, when you were not on your purpose, you were just that you just think that you needed them. If whatever they like, then you would like, and all of that things. But now you're becoming more of an alpha male. You're becoming more of someone who is okay by himself. So like I say, you don't need that much other things to really complete you. You're being fulfilled. Think of it as you're filling up your own cup. Now anybody who comes is just adding more to the field. They're not adding to your cup. Your cup is already full. This is pretty much how you have to think about it. Because guys, I mean, if you're consistently relapsing, you're gonna live in the past. If you're consistently busting, you're gonna be looking around. You're gonna think you're gonna be more vulnerable, and you're gonna think you need somebody else to really complete you. But when you're on retention, when you're on your purpose, when you're becoming someone in this world, when you're really busy, you just don't need them as much. And that's the moment you don't need them, is the moment they come back. But the moment you think you need them, she completes me, blah, blah, blah. She's the center of my world. She's this. She's everything that I hope for. She's all of this. Then, I mean, you don't really, that's not how you should be pretty much acting. I mean, if you deeply, truly like her, I mean, you don't need to show it as much unless, I mean, there's some sort of mutual agreement between you two. But if that's how you try to sway her back into your playing field, that's never going to work. You have to be on your purpose. You have to be intentional about your life. You have to be very detail oriented. You have to have specific things that you do purposely to increase your life. So, I mean, you can try to take the shortcut to life, but everybody knows shortcuts don't last. You have to do the foundation. You have to do the groundwork in order to really get to the place that you really need to be. You have to be all in. You have to be all in into your life. Because the more all in you're into your life, the more people don't think that you're faking it. The more people think that maybe the things that you post on social media are actually true, are actually things that you believe in. You have to start believing in yourself. This is the only way to become the most confident version of yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to give yourself, you have to be accountable to yourself. You have to be accountable to yourself. You really have to become the person that you want it to be. Be the person you want to be. Become the person you want it to be. And I mean, eventually things will attract. You will become a magnetic of opportunities, attraction, men, women, influence. You will become someone in this reality. But the thing is, you have to get on everything. You have every single thing that you're not happy about, you have to write it down. You have to write it down, and then you have to plan accordingly on how you're going to fix it. This is how you really truly finally become fulfilled, because freedom comes from discipline. This is the bottom line. Once you're actually disciplined, once you've gone maybe 30 days and you've done everything that you said that you committed to everything that you said that you were going to do, you will have a sense of freedom. And the freedom carries on into other areas of your life. If it's your relationships, your physical, your mental, your spiritual, all freedom is, I mean, discipline is the foundation of a free life. If you're never disciplined, if you're always going back on the words that you said you were going to do, you'll never really be free. And then you're always going to think that you need somebody else to complete your life. That's never the case. You are whole. You are enough. You are someone in this reality. You are a creator. You can get everything that you really put your mind to. So you have to be, like I said, accountable, and you have to be free. You have to be disciplined. This is how you can create freedom. The more disciplined you become, the more freedom you become, and the less you need other people. That makes sense. But if you're not disciplined, you're going to be less free, and then you think you need other things to make you feel whole, if that makes sense. So like I said, semen retention, they will try to come back into your life because they finally sense that you don't need them and you're good without them. So they will come back to your life. This is how psychology works. This is how attraction works. So the reason why they will come back into your life is because you're advancing, you're less needy, you're good without them, you don't need them, and you care less. The bottom line is, who cares the least? The person who cares the least wins. The person who's so happy with themselves and can pretty much attract anything in their life wins. The person who is not as happy with themselves loses, because if you're not as happy with yourself, then you think you need other things to make you feel happy. So you have to have core happiness in your life. You have to be a core, you just have to be very okay and intentional about your life. So yes, they will come back into your life if you like it or not, because you're also giving off vibration of non-neediness. You're walking with your chest up. You're looking at people in the eye. You're smiling. You're happy as can be. You're living in a higher state of consciousness. You're living in the love vibration. You're living in the love consciousness. And if you live in the love consciousness, the love vibration, then you have no choice but to attract lovable things around you. Everything you see around you is very lovable because you're a loving human being. But I mean, if you're always negative, you're always pessimistic, if you're always focused on scarcity and lack, you're going to attract lack around you. You are what you attract in this world. So become the person you want to be. I'm gonna stop it at that. Like the video, comment below, subscribe, and watch out for my next videos. If you want, tell me what you guys want to hear more about. And also, if you have some questions, esoteric, metaphysical, law of attraction, make sure you submit a question down below, and I will do my best to over deliver in my response to you. So we'll see you in the next one. Peace.